What's up, everybody? It's time for Trivia Night, and hopefully everything's working perfectly today, because it's been kind of rocky, on Star Wars Day at least. It's 7:36, and that's my cue to start. So we're going to go ahead and start trivia, and let's go to first question. It is, where was that photo taken? There's a photo on the screen of a nice natural wonder of the world. I don't know if it's probably not, I don't think it's considered one of the 7 wonders of the world, but that's a real loose definition anyway. I try to use questions about the 7 wonders of the world, and there's one kind of accepted one, but like every few years somebody tries to like release like, oh, it's the new wonders of the world, and then people are like, are they though? Number 2, what is the secret identity of Spider-Man? What is the secret identity of Spider-Man? There are multiple secret identities of Spider-Man, if you didn't know of the multiverse. However, I'm looking for the canon main identity. It's the easy answer to this question. But I will accept multiple answers, of course. But what's the secret identity of normal Spider-Man, who we need more pictures of? Number 3, in tonight's first round, is who's that character? What's the name of the character over there on the screen? Just give me you need to give me more pictures of Spider-Man, because I didn't provide them for you. What company advertises that 15 minutes could save you on car insurance? Again, what company advertises that 15 minutes could save you on car insurance? And if they would like, they can sponsor my show. They just have to contact me and send me the dollars, which I don't foresee happening. I could, however, sponsor a local insurance company. Come on, let's make it happen. Number 5, what film's poster is this? What film's poster is that? This was on Nerd Trivia this weekend. I think it's the only Nerd Trivia question that I recycled today. But I do that sometimes, occasionally. Hopefully you know this. And hopefully you come to Nerd Trivia. It's on Saturdays at 8 p.m. every Saturday. Number 6, what OS is currently on version 10 as part of the NT family of OSs? Now I'm going to tell you what OS means in case you didn't know. What operating system is currently on version 10 as part of the NT family of its operating systems? That's number 6. Number 7 is probably the movie clip. It's the movie clip. What movie's in the clip is the question, and here's the clip for that. It's this one.
Kinda jumpy, aren't you, Valiant? It's just Dumbo.
I know who it is.
I got him on loan from Disney. Him and half the cast of Fantasia. The best part is, they work for peanuts.
Number 8 in tonight's first is, whose logo is that? It's a logo. It's on the screen. Now it is on the screen, because now the things that are supposed to be on the screen are on the screen. It's whose logo is it? It's number 8. What was the name of Donald Trump's reality TV show? Again, what was the name of Donald Trump's reality television show? Just a reminder, our president hosted a reality TV show? That's really weird to say. Number 9. 10. Who's the band or artist? Who's the band or artist? Here it is, and those are your questions for first round.
Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can hear ourselves.
Alright, let's go over the first round answers. Number 1 in tonight's first round, let's go back to it, is... Where was that photo taken? That was taken in Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. Number 2, what's the secret identity of Spider-Man? Peter Parker is the traditional Spider-Man, although there are many Spider-Mans, as I said earlier. Miles Morales is the one from Into the Spider-Verse, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it. Number 3, what character is that? It's Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird. Number 4, what company advertises that 15 minutes could save you on car insurance? That's Geico. Geico. Number 5, what film's poster is that? It's E.T., the extraterrestrial. Number 6, what OS is currently on version 10? It's part of the NT family of OSs, and that is Windows. Windows and NT. And weirdly, there is no Windows 9. The last Windows before Windows 10 was Windows 8.1, and then they were like, skip straight to 10. Number 6, what movie is in the clip? And that was the movie that I played. Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Number 8, whose logo is that? It's the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 9, the name of the Donald Trump reality show is The Apprentice. The Apprentice. Number 10, who is the band or artist? And that, first round, was the band, it was Ed Sheeran and Justin Timberlake. Ed Sheeran and Justin Timberlake, neither of which I would have ever known if you had asked me who was singing the song. Maybe I could, I don't know, I probably couldn't even guess it. I don't listen to pop music, today anyway. Round 2, number 1. Whose flag is that? Whose flag is on the screen? It's number 1 in our second round. Number 2, who shot and killed President Lincoln? Who shot and killed President Abraham Lincoln? That's number 2. Number 3, what type of dog breed is that? This is a dog on the screen. Question is, what is the breed? That's, again, your third question in our second round. We're going on to our fourth question tonight. It's who was the composer, arranger, producer, and leader of the Beach Boys? Again, who was the composer, arranger, producer, and basically the leader of the Beach Boys? That's number 4. Yeah, he quit the band at some point to kind of like he was having mental breakdown basically. Number 5. What work of classic lit is the dog reenacting? It's Wishbone. What Wishbone clip are we watching is the question. What is the book Wishbone is reenacting? What's the story Wishbone? That's what this question should from now on be. When I word it, it's just going to say, what's the story Wishbone? Because that's the theme song to Wishbone, and here's the clip. What's the story?
Okay, it's official. I don't like water. Uh-oh. Whoa! He's really big and really scaly. Uh-oh. Hi, I am Odysseus, floating on this raft. No problem. Don't mean to be swimming in your pond. I just want to get home. Then I hope you can swim. Tidal wave! Well, there's nothing like a good swim, and this is nothing like a good swim. Oh, I'm in the home stretch. Not even Poseidon can stop me now.
For a minute there, I was like, "Is this? How long did I make this clip? Are we gonna just watch this whole episode of Wishbone? Because I mean, I'm okay with that." Number 6 is who is pictured there? Who is pictured there? That's number 6 in our second round tonight. We're on to 7. It is what memorial is pictured there. What is the memorial that is pictured on the screen? Maybe some of you have been there. It's about a 5.5 hour drive. And it's in one of my favorite American cities. Well, clearly, because it's the most American city, but I love that city. It's one of my favorite places to go when I have some free time to get out of town. Let's go to number 8. Who is the fastest man in the world? He's clocked as the fastest runner on Earth, recorded anyway. Maybe there's some young kid who can run faster and he hasn't got in a race yet. I don't know. But right now, this guy has the title of fastest man in the world. Who is he? Number 9. What product line used the slogan, "Maybe she's born with it"? Again, what product line used the slogan, "Maybe she's born with it"? And number 10 is who's the band or artist? Who's the band or the artist? It's a band answer. And here's that song. Good luck.
With him on top, lemon yellow sun, arms raising a beam, the dead lay in pools of maroon below. Daddy didn't give attention, oh, to the fact that money didn't care. King Jeremy the wicked, oh, ruled his world. Jeremy spoken, blessed the day. Jeremy spoken, blessed the day. Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed to hardly.
Alright, that's it for second round. Let's go over those answers. Let's see what they are. Whose flag is that? It is the flag of Switzerland. Switzerland. Number 2, who shot and killed President Lincoln? And that is Abraham. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln killed himself. No, it was John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth. Number 3, what type of dog breed is that? It's a Chow Chow. Chow. Number 4, who was the composer, arranger, producer, and leader of the Beach Boys? And I used that specific wording so that I couldn't be corrected on it. And it is Brian Wilson. Brian Wilson. Number 5. What work of classic literature is the dog reenacting today? Wishbone was reenacting the Odyssey. The Odyssey. Number 6. Who's pictured there? It's Pele. Pele, one of the greatest soccer players, if not the greatest soccer player to ever play the game. Or football, I guess. Number 7, what memorial is pictured there? It's the Vietnam Veterans, Vietnam War Memorial. Vietnam Memorial. Number 8, who's the fastest man in the world? And that's Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt. Number 9, what product line uses the slogan, "Maybe she's born with it"? Maybelline. Maybelline. Number 10, who's the band or artist? Who's the band or artist in that? Second band tonight was Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder would have been acceptable, I guess. Let's go on to round 2. 3. Let's go on to round 3. Number 1 in round 3 is, what bourbon manufacturer seals their bottles in red wax? Maybe it's your favorite bourbon. Maybe you don't drink bourbon. But maybe you know, if you've seen it, how distinctive that was, and smart of them to distinguish themselves from other bourbon manufacturers. It's not my favorite bourbon, but I like it. And it is the question. Who is that bourbon manufacturer? They seal their bottles, typically in red wax for special occasions. They do other kinds of wax. I think it's at 4th of July, they do red, white, and blue wax. And if you go to their distillery, which I have not done, you can dip the bottle in the wax yourself. So, it's pretty cool. Number 2. What movie's poster is pictured there? It's a poster for a film on the screen. The question is, what film used this poster over here? How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? Again, in the US, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? I believe it's the same in the UK, and there's one other place that it's a standard for. But apparently in Australia they do things different. So don't tell me how they do it in Australia, because it'll be considered wrong for the purposes of this question. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? What is the movie in the clip, and here's the clip.
Keep away! Don't touch! Back! Stay back! It isn't Benning!
Number 5. What product is marketed as strong enough for a man but made for a woman? Again, what is the product that is marketed as strong enough for a man but made for a woman? Number 6. Whose flag is that? Whose flag is pictured over there? It's number 6. Whose flag is it? That's the question. It's number 7 is who played the main character on the TV show The Flying Nun? Again, who is the main character on the show The Flying Nun? That's number 7. Number 8 in tonight's third round. Whose logo is this? Whose logo is on the screen? That is number 8. What are the feathers of an arrow called? Again, what are the feathers on an arrow, like a bow and arrow? Like, what are those feathers called? That's number 9. Number 10, who's this banner artist? Who's this banner artist? Here's that banner artist. You tell me who it is.
Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, it's right through me. Don't you understand? Oh, my little girl. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm.
All right, we're going to go over a third round. We got one more round coming up. It's worth double the points. But first, round 3, number 1 was, what bourbon manufacturer seals their bottles in red wax? And that's Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark. Speaking of bourbon, it's not exactly bourbon, but I just cracked open a glass or a bottle of Teacher's Highland Cream. I have some teachers that play real life trivia, and I have some teachers that play on here called Teachers Don't Get Paid Enough. The other's Hot for Teachers. And I think that to get through a hard day of teaching, you need some teachers. I don't know if it's any good yet. Number 2, what film's poster is this? Again, what film's poster is that? It is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 3, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? And that is 3. 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Apparently in Australia it's 4 teaspoons in a tablespoon. I don't know how that works, but whatever. According to the internet. What movie is in the clip? And that third movie clip was John Carpenter's The Thing. The Thing by John Carpenter, which is a freaky movie. Number 5. What product is marketed as strong enough for a man, made for a woman? And that is Secret Deodorant. Secret Deodorant. Number 6. Whose flag is that? It is the flag of South Africa. South Africa. Number 7. Who played the main character on this show, The Flying Nun? Sally Field. Sally Field. Is it Fields or Field? I can't remember. So I think it's Field, singular. She's going to be in Greensboro at the Tanger Center, apparently. I was looking at their schedule, and she's doing some show there. Number 8. Whose logo is that? It's Timberland. Timberland, the shoe manufacturer, not the rapper. Number 9. What are the feathers of an arrow called? Fletching. Fletching. And number 10, who is that banner artist? And that banner artist in the third round was Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode. That is it for third round. Double points. Number 1. What is the movie? There's a movie. It's in a clip. I'm going to play that clip right now. Who was the actor in the child actor in The Sixth Sense? Again, what's the name of the child actor in the movie The Sixth Sense? Number 3. Whose logo's that? Whose logo's on the screen? It's number 3. And it's over there. Number 4. Who's the current White House press secretary? Who is the current White House press secretary? They started on April 7th. Which is about a month ago today, I think. I think today's the 7th, right? Yeah. I think it's exactly a month to the day. Things switch up pretty often there. You're fired. Number 5 in tonight's final round. Tonight's final round is worth double the points. Is what film's poster is shown there. Again, what is the poster on the screen? It's number 5. What movie is that? What country leads the all-time medal count in men's soccer? What country leads the all-time medal count of all time in the Olympics for men's soccer? What's the country that's leading that count? And that's not just gold, or not just bronze, or not just silver. It's all 3 of them combined. Who's the country in the lead? That's number 6. Number 7 in our final round is whose logo is that? Whose logo is that? Maybe you're familiar with this logo. Maybe you're not. That's what the question is. So you tell me the answer and I'll let you know if you're wrong. There are 2 roles in the history of cinema that 2 different actors have won an Oscar for playing. Who are those 2 characters? For 2 points. I forgot that this question is now a new answer. So, this used to be a 1-answer question. It's now a 2-answer question. What's the only role that 2 different actors have won an Oscar for playing? There are 2 characters, and I'm looking for the character name for these roles. And yes, so there's 4 different actors in total, but there's 2 characters. 2 of them played one, 2 of them play the other. That's what I'm looking for. Who's the 2 characters that have that this is an appropriate question for? Let's go into the next 2 questions. What are the names of the 2 moons of Mars? Apparently you have another multiple point question. What are the 2 names of the 2 moons of Mars? Mars has 2 moons. What are those names? It's not moon, because that's what we call our moon. But there's probably another name for it. Maybe. I think it's just called the moon. Alright, well, what are the 2 names of Mars moons? And that's number 9. It's worth 2 points. Just like your number 8 question. This is a banger right here. The triple banger lightning round, we don't need it now. We have regular banger lightning round, or regular round. And that's this one. Number 10 is, who's the banner artist? Who's the banner artist? But good luck, and here's that song for number 10. Number 1 is what is the movie? What's the name of the movie? The clip was from The Rum Diary. The Rum Diary. It's a film based on a book by Hunter S. Thompson. Johnny Depp had already played his alter ego, Dr. Gonzo? No, the other one. I don't remember his at the top of my head. But he had already played basically his Hunter S. Thompson's character in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is not this movie. And then this was another novel by that author. Number 2, who is the child actor in Sixth Sense? And that is Haley Joel Osment. Haley Joel Osment. That was the easiest question in the round, I think. Number 3, whose logo is that? It's the Montreal Expos. The Montreal Expos were now the Washington Nationals, my Nats, who won the World Series last year. Number 4, and I guess they'll be default World Series champions if baseball doesn't come back. Number 4, who's the current White House Press Secretary? Kayleigh McHenry. Kayleigh McHenry. She's the new secretary. She's kind of hot. Number 5, what film's poster is there? What film's poster is there? It's Escape from New York. Escape from New York, which is another John Carpenter film, actually, with Kurt Russell in it. Another John Carpenter, Kurt Russell together film. Number 6, what country leads the all-time medal count in men's soccer at the Olympics? I meant to pull up the stats so I could give you some more detailed information, but the answer is Hungary. Hungary. Who would have thought? Number 7, whose logo is that? That is Lufthansa. Lufthansa. It's a German airline. They fly direct from Charlotte to Germany, actually. Number 8, what is the only role that 2 different actors have won an Oscar for playing? And that, so there's 2 roles. I changed the question after I read the question and realized this is now not a one-answer question. The first role, which was what I thought the only answer was when I wrote the question earlier, was the Godfather, Corleone, not Michael, but the Godfather himself. Vito, is that his name? Vito Corleone? I'm pretty sure that's his name. He was played by Marlon Brando originally, who got the Oscar for it, and then he was played by Robert De Niro in the sequel, and he got an Oscar for playing that role as well. And then the second role just happened this year. That's why, as I read the question, I was like, oh wait, crap. The Joker, because Heath Ledger won Best Supporting Actor for the Joker in The Dark Knight posthumously. And then now the Best Actor went to Commodus. What's his name? Commodus from Gladiator. Joaquin Phoenix. And number 9, what are the names of the 2 moons of Mars? It's Phobos and Deimos. Phobos and Deimos are the 2 moons of Mars. Number 10, who's the band or artist? And that last song was a tough one. I put it on there because one of the co-founders, they released the news that he died from coronavirus. It's Kraftwerk. Although apparently he died about a month ago, and they just didn't report it until yesterday. All the news outlets were like, "Oh my God, he died," and I was like, "Wow, that sucks." So I'm gonna put them on trivia. Kraftwerk is the answer. It's a German techno group that kind of popularized electronic music. And that's it. Let's go on to the scores. We have at the end of the game tonight with 10 points, Sanctified Sanchez and they were still playing. They just were not so good. That's okay though. I hope they had fun. They're my friend also, so I can talk shit about them. The Dead Bedrooms, 34 points. My Psycho Mel Man, 34 points. You guys both had 34. We had 36 going to You Go, Glenn Coco. We got 38 going to 3 teams. They are We Just Might Get Lucky, Rough Riders, and Lockdown Funk You Up. We have 40 points to tonight's 4th place with Hatin' on the Cornbread. We got 44 in 3rd place is Slater and Sarah. 45 in 2nd place is Mark and Courtney. And in 1st with 46 is Double Take. Congratulations, ladies. I hope you enjoyed winning tonight. So, congrats to you. To the victor go the spoils. And I don't have prizes. So your spoils is my respect and everyone else's tonight, because you beat them. So, good on you. And that's it. If you guys are going, I know that the state is opening back up tomorrow for phase 1. If you're going back to work, please be safe. Take all the precautions you need not to get coronavirus. And if you're not, then keep staying safe in your lockdown quarters. Because I'm part of the not phase 1, because I'm part of the restaurant industry. And I'm honestly wondering if I'll be part of phase 2, because if there's restrictions on how many people can be in a bar, they're probably not going to pay me to be there to bring in people. So, anyway, be safe. Have a good night. I'll be back here at 8 p.m. on Saturday for Nerd Trivia. I'll also be back on next Tuesday with regular trivia. You have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you Saturday. And if you're feeling tipsy, like I might be here if I finish this glass of whiskey, I've got a tip jar. Good night.